Hi, in this video, we are going to look at the word for we in Spanish. We is another subject pronoun, so the first thing we're going to do is review the subject pronouns that we've learned about in previous videos. Then we are going to learn about the word we in Spanish. And finally, we're going to compare. We're going to compare the word for we with the word for they and decide which form of this verb, tienen or tenemos, we would use with a list of people. So let's get started. First of all, let's look at some of the subject pronouns we've already learned about. We know that I is yo. We learned that there's more than one word for you in Spanish. We use tú for you if we're wanting to speak more informally, more casually, and usted to be more formal. We learned that the word for he is él, she is ella, and that they is either ellos if it's a group of boys or a mixture of boys and girls, or ellas if it's a group of all girls. So now let's take a look at the word for we. Just like ellos and ellas, there's a masculine form and a feminine form. Nosotros is the word for we for a group of guys or a mixture of guys and girls. Nosotras is we if everyone involved is a girl, okay? So let's take a look at these people and decide, first of all, would their subject pronoun be ellos, ellas, or nosotros? And then second, would we use tienen for they have or tenemos for we have? In our previous lesson, we learned that tienen is the form that we use for they have. Tenemos, now we're learning, is the form that we use for we have. All right, so let's start here. Mis hermanos. Mis hermanos would be ellos. Right, because my brothers, they're all guys. What about mis hermanas, my sisters? In that case, we would be using the subject pronoun ellas. But what happens if it's not just mis hermanas, if it's mis hermanas y yo, my sisters and I? In that case, I'm not saying they anymore, I'm saying we for my sisters and I, and that is when we would use nosotros. Or if you're a girl, right, and you're saying my sisters and I, and you're a girl, in that case, everybody involved is a girl. It wouldn't be nosotros, it'd be nosotras, okay? All right, so try the rest on your own. You can pause the video if you'd like, and then check and see how you did. Okay, here we go. So the subject pronouns we would use for the following people: for mis hermanos, ellos; mis hermanas, ellas; mis hermanas y yo, nosotros, or if you're a girl, nosotras, because then everyone involved is a girl; Ana y Pablo, ellos; Ana y yo, nosotros, or if you're a girl, Ana is also a girl, then you'd use nosotras; Pablo y yo, nosotros; Ana y Marta, ellas; Ana y Marta y yo, nosotros, or if you're a girl, nosotras, because then everyone is a girl. Mis amigos, ellos; mis amigos y yo, nosotros; mi hermana y yo, nosotros, or again, if you're a girl, your sister's also a girl, then everyone's a girl, nosotras. So the final step here for these notes is, should we use tienen for they have or tenemos for we have? Well, with mis hermanos, that's they, so we would use tienen. With mis hermanas, that is also they, tienen. But mis hermanas y yo, now we're talking we, right? That's when we use tenemos. Okay, try the rest on your own. Okay, so here we have it. Mis hermanos tienen, mis hermanas tienen, Mis hermanas y yo tenemos. Ana y Pablo tienen. Ana y yo tenemos. Pablo y yo tenemos. Ana y Marta tienen. Ana y Marta y yo tenemos. Mis amigos tienen. Mis amigos y yo tenemos. Mi hermana y yo tenemos. All right. In the space here in your core notes, write a summary of what you've just learned. Adios.